The SCP Foundation keeps monsters, anomalies, and even worse things locked. I am Anonymous by Rosters. We are the GOC, and you are about to know.
Hello once again, agents. What will be worse for a death row inmate? When the time to walk their last mile comes, or the waiting moments before their last day. Today we will analyze an anomaly located in the death row blocks of an abandoned penitentiary. The echoes of inmates still haunt its decrepit walls, waiting for a sentence that might never come. Item number SCP-450. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-450 is to be kept locked and secured at all times, except for monthly maintenance and cleaning as detailed below. Any civilians or personnel who enter SCP-450 at any other time are to be considered lost, and no rescue attempts are to be made. Description: SCP-450 is a death row block of the abandoned Federal Penitentiary in distance from the entrance to the execution chamber is approximately 166.5 meters. A complex pattern, drawn in human blood, is located on the wall behind the electric chair. This pattern slowly degrades over time due to normal environmental decay and must be maintained regularly. The cell block is inhabited by what appears to be one or more hostile spectral entities. Attracting the attention of said entities is invariably fatal, and may or may not occur due to one of the following criteria. Entering the cell block by any means other than the main door. Moving at a speed greater than 0.25 meters per second. Staying in the cell block for more than 25 minutes at a time. Entering the cell block more than once every 24 hours. Operating any electronic device. Any sound louder than circa 25 decibels. Personnel assigned to maintain the containment pattern are instructed to silently walk down the center of the main hallway at a slow but steady pace. As it takes approximately 11 minutes to walk to the execution chamber at maximum safe rate of travel, personnel will have only 3 minutes to work on the pattern and still have enough time to reasonably guarantee a safe exit from the facility. Auditory and visual hallucinations, including spectral voices, bleeding walls, and poltergeist activity, are considered normal. Lack of same is cause for concern. Personnel are encouraged not to investigate any dead bodies, supernatural activity, or rotting remains. Incident 450-2242-12. The Coalition has managed to leak a confidential record attached to an incident report regarding SCP-450. The recording seems to have captured fragments of the speech of one of the spectral entities inside the anomaly. The after effects of said speech are detailed in the final report. Incident 450-2242-12. Begin log.
I'm sorry, but look at us. We're still in here, after all this time. We've served our sentence and then some, and we're still in this goddamn prison. It's not the time to be angry with each other. We've done enough of that over the years. We don't work together, so we don't get anything done, and they know it. Our fighting, our little spats. They're what's keeping us locked up and controlled. Oh, sure. You can kill who you'd like when they go wandering through, and have a jolly time getting your stab quota filled, but that doesn't give us freedom. It doesn't get us out beyond these walls. I know me, and a lot of you feel the same way about it, about being stuck in this hellhole. Now, I know most of us wouldn't have trusted each other with our lives, but now we have a one goal, and that's getting out of this jam. It's not just a spur of the moment type thing. You guys know what happened to Harold? I saw some of you stop by every once in a while, checking up on the poor guy. He never did it better. Over the years he just grew more pale, skinnier. His hair fell out and vanished. I was with him until the end. he just sort of faded away, without saying a word. Now it's happening to Mike, and I'm afraid he's going to just fade away too. What happens when it starts happening to James? Or you? Or me? What do we do then? Do we keep fighting amongst ourselves till we're all gone? It's not just our time. It's the blood, you see? The janitors come around every long while, and we've thought that they just touch it up, make sure it's fixed up and nice, but we're wrong. They're adding imperfections. It's starting to do a bit of a worse job keeping us grounded. Don't you notice you're getting weaker lately? Holding those chains and slitting those throats is getting a little harder, ain't it? Affecting some of us more than others. But it is getting to us all, and that's why we need to fight back against them. They're not just keeping us here, making sure that we don't escape. They're killing us. Ever so slowly. I don't know how we can die a second death, but apparently we can, and I don't want to let that happen to any more of us. I can't believe you said that it might be a good thing. Do you think just fading away into nothing is a good thing? No, there ain't heaven for us. Do you remember what you did to land you here? And you think that the big man would give you a break and let you pass the pearly gates just because some asshole decided to keep you locked up longer than you were supposed to? At least if we put up a fight, we get a chance, a hope for freedom. Even this place is better than eternal fire and brimstone. I want to see the sun again someday. Harold did too. But now he's never going to see it, and it's all because of them. Don't you want to see the face of your family? Feel a cool breeze? Well, too bad. Pack up your bags, because we're going to hell. And that's how it's going to be if we don't find a way to get some changes around here. Look, I don't expect us to somehow magically obtain livelihoods away from that electric chair, but at least we can stop ourselves from fading into nothing. They have numbers, and they're big, and they're strong, but we've got nothing to lose. Even if we don't succeed in getting away from this place, maybe they'll feel one giant punch, instead of all these small ones. Maybe we can force them to change. Maybe one day I'll finally see the sun again, and maybe one day you will too. But that's only if we bring the fight to them. What am I proposing? Well, I'm proposing we have ourselves a prison riot.
SCP involved, SCP-450. Personnel involved, Site 18 Security. Date 8/26/2007. Location on 8/26/2007 at approximately 15:26 hours, during the routine cleaning and maintenance of SCP-450, all staff performing janitorial duties were simultaneously targeted by SCP-450's anomalous effect. All personnel suffered wounds consistent with repeated stabbing by makeshift weapons, and perished shortly thereafter. For the first time since its containment, SCP-450 activity spread beyond its containment area. Several fires were started in the prison's courtyard. Spectre activity began affecting those not present in the death row section of the prison. Among the on-site staff, there were 12 casualties, 14 fatalities, and 4 unharmed personnel. SCP-450 activity came under control following the arrival of the SWAT team. Foundation casualties claimed that SWAT team intervention allowed their survival. Security camera footage corroborates these claims. Mobile Task Force P2 arrived at 22:33 hours and extracted casualties, successfully recontaining SCP-450 at 1:22 of the following morning. The briefing of MTF-2 agents indicates that during its arrival, they observed a number of officers surrounding the facility, but were unable to apprehend any due to evacuation concerns. It should be noted that the SWAT team has been disbanded since 1973, and of its original members, only are still living. SCP-450 activity is in decline following Incident 450-2242-12. End log. A prison where the waiting is worse than the sentence. It is not clear if the Foundation set these daunting events in motion, or if they simply picked up after something that was already there. Anyhow, The existence of the incident reports highlight once again the inhuman methods of the Foundation. What do they get by experimenting with places such as this one? If either we are dealing with innocent spirits caught up there, or if the trapped souls are indeed evil, the best for our world would be to eradicate places such as this one for existence. I am Virus Anonymous. We are the GOC, and you have been informed.